Live. I wonder if it's live. It is live. Honey Badger.
Hello.
We late.
No, you're late.
I'm late.
The queen is never late.
She says the queen is never late. What's happening, peeps? I don't know if this thing is cropped right. I don't know if it's fixed right. I don't know if it's... It don't matter because it's no excuses day. Yeah. So here's what I'm wondering. Carla, what's up, sister? I got to try to tag you guys real quick, okay? But it's no excuse day. It's no excuse day. So, today we're going to be talking about no excuses. But in this chair right here, it's supposed to be the honey badger. She's not here. Because she says the queen is never late. What's up with that, man? So guys, today, what's up, Robin? Hey, Teresa. Hey, Tracy. Woo! Oh my gosh, man. Let me tell you something. Today is going to be crazy. Let me tell you. Do not tune out of this thing right here. Because if you tune out of this, this may change your life. Seriously, it may change your bank account. Okay? Ooh, hang on a second, Carla. I got you, sister. I got you. Carla. Woo. Lugo. Here you go. So, here's the thing, man. No excuses. No excuses. Excuses are a way to get out of stuff that you don't want to do, okay? So I'm going to be walking all up and down your street today. I'm going to be getting all in your Kool-Aid today. We're going to be helping you to eliminate excuses. But let me just tell you something, people. Honestly, we've all got them. Every single one of us. We've all got them. We all use them. And if you don't say that you use excuses, I don't know. So anyway, give me some thumbs ups, guys. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you love the honey badger. Speaking of honey badger, where are you, woman? She said, I'm on my way. She can do what she want to do. Why is it that women can do what they want to do? Because she says she's got to do a couple of things. So it's all right. But here's the thing, man. Excuses, we all make them. And I'm going to tell you something that changed my life, changed my business, changed my everything because I stopped making most of my excuses. I eliminated most of my excuses. So here's what I want to do. Before we start, I've got my own list of excuses. I've got my own list of excuses that I'm going to share with you today. But in the comments below, give me some excuses that other people make, okay? That you've heard before, right? I got to give you some of mine, man. Oh, it's just going to be painful. Do you know how painful it is? Do you know how painful it is to admit that you've got excuses, that you make excuses? But oh my gosh, there's freedom in it also. So come on. I'm not going to get started until some of you start putting some of your excuses, or at least put some of other people's excuses, things that you've heard, right? Over and over and over again. What are some of the excuses that your kids use? When you ask them to clean their room. What are some of the excuses that your hubby uses when you ask him to do something around the house? Oh my gosh, honey badger, I hear my coffee. Can you bring my coffee for me too, please?
That's not your coffee.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say it in Italian. Per favore. Per favore. Caffè, per favore. Where is my coffee? Dove il caffè, right? Okay. So anyway, man. So we're supposed to be learning Italian. Now, some days I do good. And other days I make excuses. Right, honey badger? I will even say things like, what? Well, you know I'm working, girl. You know I'm hustling real hard. And I'm working. I'm trying to provide for you.
Oh, no. I already know I'm $100.
So then the other night I was like, but we already know like 100 phrases. Like we're doing good, right? Excuses. An excuse is something that you put in front of something you should be doing. An excuse is something you put in front of something that you should be doing. This is what you should be doing. Okay? Maybe it's writing that book. Maybe it's getting a coach. Maybe it's, oh, look at you. Oh, thank you. Grazie. Grazie, mi amore.
Did you already tag some people?
I did, man. They all tagged. They all good. But you know what? If you want to put the top tagging folks, I think we got all of our Eagles on here, man. And Colleen. Hey, Colleen, how's it going? Robin, hang on, sister. Don't you leave. I know you're busy.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are busy, but, you know, is busy an excuse?
Well, during COVID-19, it could be.
We're going to be talking about if some of this stuff is excuses or some of them just reasons to get out of stuff. What say you?
Well, I'm not late. You called me to impromptu live session, and I don't do impromptu.
To me, it's not impromptu. I said 45 minutes. 45 minutes. And
That's
she's
impromptu.
like, that's impromptu. I'm like, no, man. No excuses.
That's impromptu.
We ain't making no excuses.
I have things to do. That's impromptu.
She's got stuff to do, but that's no excuse. Am I going to get slapped in the back of my head like I usually do? I think the only reason Honey Badger shaved my head is so she could slap me
Nah.
in the back of my head. She likes the sound. She likes the sound it makes.
Nah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing, bro?
Somebody's trying to send me some money, so I was looking to see.
Oh, okay, cool. So here's the deal. Excuses. So let's look at some of the people's excuses that they said people did. Oh, I just don't have the time. So we're going to address each one of these. Teresa. That's one of the ones that I have on the list. And I think that's the most common one, or the most common phrase that people say, right? I don't have the time. But the truth is what?
They have plenty of time.
How much time do they have?
Well, right now they got all the time in the world.
How much time do they have?
Right now, all the time in the world.
You've got 24 hours.
No. You got all the time in the world right now during COVID-19.
That's crazy. All the people that used to tell us, how many people have told us they don't have the time?
All of them. No, I'm kidding. But
thousands, tens of thousands.
Yeah.
I would, Coach CJ, but now's not a good time because the kids are not in school.
Right.
Or then it's because the kids are in school. And wait till the summer, Coach CJ, I promise I'll have more time. Oh, and then when the summer ends, they say what?
Back to school.
As soon as the kids go back to school,
Right.
I'll have more time. I promise, Coach, I'll get started then. Excuses, right?
Right.
So, why do people do that? Now, first of all, let me address the time thing, okay? How much time does Oprah have?
The same 24 hours.
Same
ago?
24 hours. How much time does billionaire Tony Robbins have?
Same 24 hours.
Same 24 hours. How much time does, what's his name? The guy with the airline.
Virgin Airlines?
Virgin Airlines,
Yeah.
right?
All the same 24
Same
hours.
time. How much time does Coach CJ have?
24, same.
24 times. No such thing as
Right.
I don't have the time.
Right.
That is zero. So from this day forward, don't ever say, I don't have the time.
Right.
Now what you could say is I need to learn how to manage my time better.
Time management is a thing.
But let me just tell you, if you learn to maximize like 15 minutes, you'll be surprised.
Right.
Why you keep looking at that? You just like looking at yourself.
No, that's
in,
not why.
in the TV, in the thing.
No.
Because you're so
I think
cute.
about how you're the camera guy today and you set this up wrong, but I'm going to let you
I
slide.
set it up.
You did not, but I'll do it next time. Let him speak and we'll set up things.
Where are you going?
I got to look at something real
I
quick.
don't want you to reset the camera.
I'm not. I'm going to let you go.
No,
hey,
'cause I
listen.
know
Let's
you.
stay on time management.
It's perfect.
It is.
We ain't using no excuses, girlfriend. We're going to tell people how to get past excuses.
Good.
We don't care if the camera's sideways, quarterways, up, down, sideways, crooked, lighting, no lighting. Ooh, that's another one. HP. People say they can't do Facebook Lives because of what? Ooh. Why do they say they can't do Facebook Lives? What's the excuse? They have no time. Come on, guys, in the comments below.
They don't know how.
Oh, Robin. Hey, Robin Hardy's on.
Yep.
Robin Hardy, here's some coffee for you. Come on over, Robin. You bring the family, bring the fur babies, man. Oh, my gosh. I'll be glad. when Corona's over. Now, here's another one people will say. I can't because of Corona.
But that's not an excuse.
But they say that. I would. I can't. I can't because of Corona, right? Now, there's some things we honestly cannot do, right? There's some stuff you can't do. You can't break the law.
No.
But a lot of people think they can't make money during the Corona crisis.
But that's not true
Woo!
either.
Hey, am I right? I'm putting this down because you keep looking down.
And
when
do
you
what
look
I
down,
want to do.
ow. She hurt
I
my
can't
neck
get it.
on
Now,
live television.
I'm just one of those people, so I'm sorry, I'm past it. Normally I set up the camera equipment, or Sarah does, and so.
It's an excuse.
No, it's not an excuse.
You like things perfect.
Nope, I don't.
She says it's not perfect. It's called excellence.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, so it's all good. So anyway, go ahead, finish.
I don't like your hand behind my neck.
I'm just hugging
because
you.
that's when you give me that honey badger grip.
I got you.
Nah, bro, you be trying to choke me out
No.
on live TV.
No,
I know you.
We good.
Watch her,
Okay,
guys.
so let's get back on point here. We're talking about excuses.
When is an excuse legitimate?
When it's legitimate, when a person really has something happen, you know.
This is so good. Okay,
So
so
a person,
legitimate.
I always say they should have made up a day. Like, you know, sometimes you just don't want to go to work. You're just having a bad day. And I think
says lightning.
Right.
That could be a real excuse. If lightning strikes you,
right.
I will let you out of our coaching agreement.
That
Okay?
is definitely an excuse. But I think they should have a day where a person can have every month, where you get 12 of those a year.
What? Like an excuse per minute?
No, yeah, a day that says, you know, like they say, what's your reason for not coming in today? I just don't want to see you today.
Okay. That would be good, right? So when it comes to jobs, right? When you work a job and people call in. Ooh, we get in people's business right now.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's an excuse. Let's be honest with you. It's not sick. It's not the tire went flat. It's really, what did you call it?
I'm sick of you today.
My wife says, I'm sick of you day. When she used to didn't want to go to work, she'd say, I'm just taking I'm sick of you day.
Yeah.
At least that's not an excuse. You're telling the truth,
Yeah,
right?
and I actually had a couple of, managers that totally understood that. And I just let them know, look, I'll even work from home that day. But sometimes you don't feel like being in an environment with 200 other people. You just don't want to be there. It's like, okay.
So, anyway, listen. There are some legitimate, real excuses. But, can I be honest with you? Can we be honest with you? Most of those are really not reasons you should get out of doing something. Okay?
Right.
There are habits. Write this down if you're taking notes. Most excuses, I'd say 90% of most excuses are simply habits. Making an excuse is a creature of habit. It is a habit.
It's a habit.
The people are up there.
Okay. Ow, you're going to get it later.
See, I can be tough on the camera.
Yeah. Okay, so get back to the excuses.
I'm the man.
Yeah.
I'm the man, Gloria. I tell you, I'm the man. I'm the man of the house.
Okay.
She's gonna get me after this is over. Okay, you notice she ain't flinching. Why aren't you flinching? You supposed to, I'm flexing. I'm the man. I'm the man, Gloria. You're not supposed to giggle when I say I'm the man.
You are definitely a man.
I am the man. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cut it out, CJ. Get back to work.
Flexing on you.
You better get back to work.
Flexing.
You're going to get it right on camera.
Anywho, excuses. Okay, so most excuses are habits. And here's what I want you to do. If you're constantly missing appointments, it's not an excuse.
That's horrible.
That's just a habit.
That's bad time management, and it's a bad habit.
If you're constantly late, like me, I have a bad habit of being late. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you, I really lose track of time, don't I?
He's not good at time.
And I mean well, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean well.
Yes, he does.
But I'm telling you,
What?
I'll be thinking that I've got more
more time than you actually have.
Yeah, I really do.
If we're supposed to be somewhere at 1 o'clock, I tell CJ we have to be there at 12:30 because he really doesn't.
She lies to me.
Okay.
We've got to be there at 12:30.
Well, Jesus knows. Jesus knows I'm padding it a little bit. But I'm just saying, I have to tell him that so we don't be late. And that's because really, honestly, and he doesn't get it. And we've been together a long time. He does not have a real grip or concept of time. And for years, the only way I used to literally get him to where he needs to be, when he worked a regular job outside the house many years ago, getting him to work on time was a full-on job. Because, he don't understand on time. If your shift starts at 7, you should be there at 6:45, not 7 o'clock. So,
I really.
And most people think that. You'd be surprised. You see people walk into work. Their shift starts at 9 o'clock. They're there at 9 o'clock. Do you know? It is like next to impossible to clock in at 9 o'clock when you show up at 9 o'clock. You just can't.
Right. So it's like 9:02, 9:05, 9:07. Right. Listen to me. Most excuses are simply habits, my friend, okay? Most excuses. So here's what you got to do. We're supposed to be people of excellence. We're supposed to be, and I'm telling you, those little habits are costing you thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Right.
I don't have the time. Habit. I don't have the money. Habit. Most times it's not that you don't have the money.
It's mismanagement.
It's mismanagement of money, or it's simply like we really, we have a habit. We hear stuff and we say stuff like, so give me some habits that people say all the time. Like, money don't grow on trees, Yeah. It's a habit. You keep saying that. And that becomes a habit. Yeah. Most people use it as an excuse to get out of it.
And then it becomes a generational curse. I hate that.
Ooh.
I really hate that.
Don't get into
That's one word that I can tell you that does not get said in this house. It never has. Money don't grow on trees, because money does grow on trees.
Grows on our tree.
Right. And,
or what is this? What's another habit? Takes money to make money.
Right. That's another bad habit.
What's another habit? Been there, done that, got
God.
the t-shirt.
Yeah.
And they say that to keep from doing things.
Yeah.
Right? Like, keep trying again. Let me tell you something, guys. Here's one. Are you ready? Can I say it? Quitting is a habit.
Yeah.
Ooh. I need you to cover my mouth. Cover it. Quitting. Quitting is a habit. Okay. I'm good. Ooh, cover my mouth, because I know I'm talking to some folks. I used to be the quitter. Now, here's what people say when they quit. What do they say? Why do they quit?
It wasn't for me.
It wasn't for me.
Yeah, or I really, the person that came on with was bad. Or it's always somebody else's fault. That's what I would say. It's never their fault.
It's the upline.
Honestly, or the downline, or whatever. And honestly, at the end of the day, really, excuses is just a way not to take responsibility for yourself.
Oh.
And that's really all it is. You have to just be willing to do that.
Tell them, girl.
We hate to take ownership. I used to ever since I was a kid, my grandmother, if that woman was alive today, bless her heart, she raised me, her and my grandpa, sweetest people. She used to get me for being, too honest. She'd be like, you're just really going to tell me you did it? And I'm like, yes, Mama, I did it. I'm going to whoop your butt, but because honestly, it was like, well, who else am I going to blame?
Right.
I was there, I did it, right? So
why aren't you growing your business? And you know what people say? How many have we heard?
Oh, my God.
Coach CJ, okay, so here's the deal, okay? Honestly, and then the worst excuses I really hate is when people put their kids and their husbands or their spouses in front of what they're supposed to be doing.
I had to cook dinner first.
My family comes first.
We all have to cook dinner.
We all got families.
Yeah, we all got kids.
Okay.
And actually, at the end of the day, you're supposed to plan around it. Now, what I found out is that really most of us people are just poor planners. And that's just the truth. You got the same responsibility every day. Your kids just didn't all of a sudden disappear. So, you know, you make time for what you really want to do. And that's the truth.
That's right.
So if you know that you got kids and you know you got to take care of certain things, or your husband, or if you're the primary person that cooks in the house, you have to make plans around. We are poor planners. We just really are. And honestly, poor planning is also another thing that keeps us broke.
Now, here's the thing, guys. This is not for any particular individual.
Nah, it's just for all of us.
It's for me. It's
Right.
for the honey badger. It's for all of us, right? And I'm not saying that we won't. But at least what we're trying to do is make you aware.
Right.
Okay, we're trying to get you to make you aware. And then we're trying to get you to break free from those habits, because most of them are habits.
Yeah.
Because we don't take things seriously a lot of times,
Right.
right? So our business, instead, so if a person tells me, well, you don't understand, my kids, and this happened and that happened, and a lot of excuses are lies. A lot of them are lies.
Yeah.
We make up stuff off the fly, a lie off the fly,
Right.
to keep from doing something because we simply forgot.
Right.
Or we didn't prioritize it, right?
Right.
Or we didn't put it on the calendar or something, right?
Right.
Okay, so when it comes to your business, I might ask somebody to hold them accountable. Well, did you do 10 minutes for your business today?
Right.
Oh my gosh, when you back them into a corner, they're like, oh, well, see, see, quitting, maybe even getting off this live is an excuse. It's an excuse.
Maybe.
But let me just tell you this, right? You have to get in a habit of finishing things. Write that down.
Right.
Get into the habit of being a finisher.
Yes.
So what that means is take on less projects.
Right.
Take on less projects and finish things. So I want you to do, here's what I want you to do, guys, okay? So whatever you're supposed to, everybody's got this list that they're supposed to do stuff, right? Big stuff, important stuff.
Yeah, like my list.
And I want you to make a list of 5 things you know you gotta finish.
Yes.
5 important things
Yes.
that are important, right? It could be to finish your coaching. It could be to do what your coach said to do, like top 3 things he wants you to do.
Right.
It could be to finish your book or finish the chapter for today, right? It could be to, you know, when a person says they're going to remodel their kitchen or they're going to wash their dishes, whatever it is, get into the habit of being a finisher.
Right.
And not an excuse maker.
See it
right?
to the end. Yes.
See it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you something. When you finish one thing, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, you know, I really meant to go and do that for my husband.
Right.
Or for my wife or whatever, right? Or I said I was going to do that for my kids.
Right.
I need to go back and go do that right now.
Right.
I'm going to go finish that. You will have so much fulfillment.
Yes.
You're going to have so much pleasure of knowing that you're a finisher, because it's all about habits.
Right.
Get into the habit of being a finisher. Tell them about that story you were telling me. Oh, here's some other excuses. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert.
Right.
So you were telling me about a story about this like little lady, right?
Yeah, for years and years before even after I had started Jiva, and I really kept Jiva very private at first, where I had like exclusive customers and I wasn't trying to hit everybody. But I had these women from Mary Kay just hounding me, man, driving me nuts.
Mary Kay.
And I'm like, I will never work for Mary Kay, okay? I'm just going to be
Nothing's wrong with Mary Kay.
I like Mary Kay.
It's a good company.
They nice people. It just
Sweet
wasn't,
people.
But it wasn't my plan.
It wasn't for her.
It wasn't my plan. But I was friends with a lady who was a Mary Kay person, and she was like one of their top people. And so anyway, she invited me to come to some event thing that they had, and I told her, okay, I'll go ahead and go with you because she's driving me nuts. Anyway, I went with her, and they had all these ladies that had been there. So the story that struck me the most
tell them about the story.
was this young lady that was the top salesperson for the year, and I couldn't believe it. So anyway, she came from a town, I want to say they had 25,000 people in the whole town.
Small town.
Right. It might even been less than that. Anyway, she was so Southern. She was from North Carolina. You know, just, a little bubbly blonde girl who, she's a little chubby and stuff, but just a sweetheart. This girl was the top person that she had a team under her.
Yes.
She had like 25 reps under her.
She's like a top producer.
Right. And this
introvert.
Girl, right. Introvert. Never got that. So listen. This was back in like 2008, 2009. Social media was not what it is today at all.
No social media.
At all. She had Facebook, but then social media was not. They were still kind of like phasing out MySpace.
Little social media.
Right. So This girl made $250,000 that year herself.
Listen, small town, introverted.
Right.
Right? Little or no social media.
Right.
And she made $250,000.
Right. And she went to church and she had her whole church buying lipstick, and it was funny. So she had all her reps under her that was selling, and so she won the car. And her story was so funny because they said, well, do you want to get a car? Do you want the SUV? She goes, no, honey. She says, I got way too many people in my family for a little old car. I don't need that SUV. They got this girl this big pink Cadillac Escalade extended.
Big Escalade.
She's driving this big huge thing all around her town, and it was hilarious because it just sticks out like a sore thumb.
What's the point?
The point is that she did not let her coming from this little bitty place, her inexperience, having 5 kids and a husband. She had none of that. None of that. She had 5 little kids too.
5 kids, no excuses
Right.
about time,
Yeah.
no excuses about kids,
Yeah.
no excuses about small
Yeah.
town, no
Yeah.
excuses about
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, my friends. We hear
Right.
thousands and
Right.
thousands of excuses every single year.
She was bound and determined, this
She
girl.
was determined
And it was
to
so
make-
funny because the first thing I thought when I saw her, because I've been doing makeup for years, I said, oh God, this child is so pink. Why did she wear so much pink makeup? But none of that. She didn't care anything about that. And with her kids, and the joke was she had like 4 car seats in the car.
Yeah.
And then her oldest kid used to ride with her in the
Oh,
front.
those long
And she would go
Escalades.
and make deliveries everywhere. And you know, there
With
was-
the kids.
Right, with kids. She didn't care. She was making
That's what
it
I'm
happen.
talking about.
Right. Right. And she
Yeah.
was encouraging her downline, her 25 ladies she had working her, and then they were branching out and everything. So anyway, she was doing so good and she was making so much money. I just couldn't even believe it because I'm
Right.
thinking, how in the world did this girl make this much money?
So what's her difference?
Right. Her difference was her hustle. She let nothing stop her.
She was on it.
Yeah,
She
was.
had
yeah.
no excuses.
Right.
Listen, I have so many clients, so many students, and oh my gosh, and I teach the same course.
Right.
Same course, right? One person says, well, it's easy for you, coach. You've got a supportive wife. It's just me. I'm a
Right.
single mom, and I've got 2 kids or 3 kids. Then I turn around and I talk to the next person the next hour. Well, it's easy for you, coach, right?
No.
I have a husband, and he doesn't support me with my business, and da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
Then the next call, I have a person who says, what?
It's always an excuse.
Okay.
I want to say this though real quick, ladies. So a lot of people don't realize this is one of the reasons why I don't accept excuses, especially from women. I'm a woman. CJ became CJ. He had a lot of issues with.
Because I was the #1 excuse
he
maker
was afraid
on the planet.
to speak in front of audiences and crowds, and he didn't have, he wouldn't use his sales skills. And every time we worked together in sales, the reason why I already knew he could sell great, we always wound up making the same amount of money, and him sometimes more than me. I would see more people, he would see less people, but I'm like, okay, either you want it or you don't. Get out, next. So, but my point is I don't accept excuses because I have been in sales my whole life. And I have worked door-to-door sales. I've done over-the-phone sales. I've done internet sales. I sold everything from water to cars, houses. I've done all of it. And I've sold makeup and everything. So honestly, when you say you have to plan, that's what I'm going to tell you. So I don't accept excuses because I know what it's like. And it's really about planning your day, planning everything. If you have a non-supportive spouse, whatever. One of the things that I will say, you shut a non-supportive person up by proving to them that you got this. That shuts their mouth so quick. It's like
nothing shuts the mouth of a critic more than a wad full of cash.
Right.
Listen to me. I don't care who is a non-believer. When they see that car, when they see that bank account, when they see you succeed. Sometimes you have to succeed in secret. Make your first $500 and take somebody out to dinner. And say, buy anything you want.
That'll change your whole mouth.
But not you. You didn't support me. But here's another thing, okay? So listen, most excuses, okay, are habits, #1. Most excuses, #2, are simply fear-based.
Fear.
Okay? Fear. #2 is fear. Okay? So instead of saying, I'll be honest with you, Coach CJ, help me overcome these fears.
Right.
Okay, I'm getting really close to finishing my book and I've got some anxiety or I've got a little bit of fear.
Right.
That will set you free.
Right.
Okay, and it will keep you from making the habits of making excuses, right? So a lot of times people don't want to share what's really in their heart.
Right.
Because the money is out there. Am I right?
Right.
Even during Corona, we're having record months. I mean, you know, but people will say, well,
and not
it's
just
easy
us,
for
there's
you.
There's a couple of your students
There's a
right
lot,
now that are having record months during Corona. But
teach the same. I teach the same thing
Right.
to all the students, and they have the same amount of time.
Right.
They've got the same everything, right? Some students have more kids.
Yeah.
Some students have a husband. Some students don't have a husband.
So you even got some guy students that have
I've
wives.
got some guys that have wives,
Yeah, right.
and it's all the same thing.
Right.
But what happens is it's all about what's in your heart.
Right.
Okay, so you got to not make habits, those bad habits, right? Because 90% of them, I'm telling you, are habits. But then you got those other ones that are fear-based, and you have to ask yourself, am I just really afraid to do this? But I have a habit of saying, I can't do it because.
Right, because of the fear. And a lot of times because people feel like they don't know what to say. But that's the purpose of having
be honest,
a coach.
right?
If you tell them the truth and say, you know what, I'm really afraid. I don't know what to say. I feel like a fool when I say it. When I open my mouth,
Then
I just feel like it's all going to come out wrong. If you just be honest, then honestly you can get the help.
Right.
And that's really the truth. And I think that a lot of people, we care so much, not we, but people care so much about what other people think about.
You care about
how
what
they
people
say,
think?
well, that's why I had to change the sentence. So they care about if somebody makes fun of them for what they say or how they sound. I don't give a crap what you think about how I sound.
Don't you cuss now.
I'm not going to cuss.
Don't cuss.
I won't. I'm not going to do that. I only say those for special
She might slip every once in a while.
Yeah. No, this is not one of those occasions.
You scared me for a minute there, man. I thought you was going there.
And now we did.
I don't give a. What's your favorite song?
No. So honestly, I don't really care what they think about me because at the end of the day, my kids and my husband mean so much to me that if I gotta look like a fool doing it till I learn, then let me look like a fool. And I really honestly believe that a lot of times when people make fun of you, it's just really an inclination that they're an idiot and that they're afraid themselves. They're so fearful that if they see you doing it, they're afraid that they may have to do it themselves.
Say that again. Now, wait. So when a person is a critic, most of the time it's what? What did you say?
They're
it's
afraid.
their fear.
That's right.
And they're
so afraid that if you do it, and then they may have to do it too. And really, honestly, they hope you shut up. So then that way they never have to be called out front. See, people don't want to be called out front, so they'll try to shut you up. You know, don't let anybody shut you up. Look like a fool. Get it wrong. Let me tell you something. One of the things I'll tell you, I've been in the mortgage business for about, 17, 18 years now?
Long time.
Man, let me tell you something. I didn't know anything about it. I mean, it was a new thing to me. And all I knew is this. I needed to sound like I knew more than my customer. That's all I know. And
act confident.
That's right. In the confidence. And I sold... The first house I ever sold, I sold to a Denver Bronco player. And my first check, my first commission was a $15,000 check. And
but you didn't know, but the point is that you didn't really know what you were doing.
Right. And he knew, and listen, he didn't know. But,
that you didn't know.
But what sold him was the confidence that I had, and he just really liked me. Him and his wife was like, okay, great, you know, let's do this thing. And back then I worked for a broker, so you got paid like chunks of money off of one big sale. It was a huge sale. But anyway, my point is that I didn't care how I sounded. It didn't matter to me because I had made the decision to plunge in, to become, and to go into a different part of sales. And whatever it sounded like, it didn't matter. And so when I worked for one of the biggest mortgage companies in the world, you know, for 90 days I was in a crash training where I was learning. So still for the first, I made sales. Okay, first of all, I don't know how I got commissions, but I made sales and made money the first 90 days. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I got on the phone and pretended like I know what I was doing and just went through it. You know, I went through.
You made no excuses.
Right. I went through the coaching that they were giving me, made no excuses about what I was doing.
You acted confidently.
Right. And then all of a sudden I get this big deposit in my account. And I'm like, did they make a mistake? Did they make a mistake or something? But honestly, I just acted like till I became more confident, learned more about it, the guidelines. And at first I did look like a fool, but it doesn't matter. A fool to who? You look like a fool to who?
Right.
To a fool.
Like a fool.
To a
fool.
You know what? When you're trying,
when you're trying to do something great.
When you're trying to do something great, the only people that's going to make fun of you are fools.
That's pretty good.
And honestly, man, let me tell you something. I don't care how stupid it looks. Mess it up. Mess it up, because that's really the only way you learn.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So guys, here's the thing, right? Business owners, if you are a business owner, you got some kind of business. Let me tell you something. Right now is the time to make a ton of money online from a home business. Right now. Right in the middle of the lockdown. Right in the middle of a crisis. Man, if we showed you some of the, oh my gosh, we even pay out commissions to people, right?
Right.
And we're giving people hundreds and hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars in commissions. For just referring them to me, right? We give like people like, it's called an affiliate commission, right? And right now people are shocked. Like, whoa, people are buying coaching right now? Yeah. People are buying training right now? Yeah. Why? Because, man, they're finally starting to realize that you cannot depend on your job. You cannot depend on the government. You are going to have to take total control over your financial future. And I'm so happy we learned that a long time ago. And so this whole corona thing, this lockdown, this shutdown, it hasn't changed our life not one bit.
No.
The only difference is every once in a while I like to take you to dinner and to lunch, and we just like to go out to Starbucks and stuff like that. But for the most part,
we got Starbucks here.
We've always done online schools with the kids. We've always done that with the kids, so the kids are all homebodies. And you're pretty much could care less where you want to do social activities.
And if I want a steak, I cook it. If I want shrimp, I cook it. If I want
from the house, right? So the only difference for us, but my point is, and then our income hasn't changed. It's actually like quadrupled, right? But the point is, guys, people said so many years to me, oh my gosh, Coach CJ, I really want to do this. I really do, but I don't have the time. And now it was a habit, because now they've got tons of time, and now they're using other excuses. Right? And they can't. They're ignoring us. They're ignoring me, and they're ashamed, because now they're finally realizing that you've got tons of time. Why aren't you marketing your business right now?
And this ought to be the time, if you're in a situation where you need to be learning, this is the time to be learning.
This is the time to learn.
You know, learn now, so that when it's all over with, you're ready to set it off. And honestly, this is one of the things I'll tell you guys, and not today, but we're gonna have we'll have a whole session on this. But the reason why you can't make any money is you keep trying to sell. Stop trying to sell.
That's what she told me,
anything.
Right? Stop trying to sell. Do you know that when a person does not, your job is to make thousands of people aware of your business solution.
So don't tell them everything. We'll save it for another day.
She don't like when I give her too much away. But I'll say that again. This is an important nugget, right? Your job isn't to sell. Your job is to simply make them aware. Thousands of people aware of your business solution. Okay? And then if they say no, or if they say think about it, or if they say, I don't know, let me talk to my spouse. If they say whatever it is, no. Listen, they're not rejecting you.
No.
They're rejecting their own future.
Well, not just that. Sometimes you got to dig a little deeper and find out why they're trying to reject.
I'm telling you,
because
if they say
reject, it's for a reason.
If they say no, 9 times out of 10, listen to me, they're rejecting themselves. They could have the golden opportunity to get healthy, for example, right? If you're a health coach, they have the golden opportunity to make more money. If you're a business coach or a money coach, they have a golden opportunity to start reading books right now. Because if you're an author, right? They have to go and learn more skills or be inspired. They have the golden opportunity. Whatever your business is, right now is the best opportunity for them to join it. Now, if they deny that, many times they're denying their own kids a better future. They're denying themselves a better future. They're denying their family a better future. They are denying themselves, not you. They're rejecting themselves, not you.
Right.
So my friends, it doesn't matter. Don't be afraid to promote yourself or promote your business or brand yourself. If you're not doing 4 or 5 lives a week, you're not really even scratching the surface on marketing, right? So you got to get outside of yourself, right? Because it's all about fear-based. But I can help with that.
Yep.
Now we've got courses right now that you got all this time. If you sit around depending on a stimulus check, where you going, HB?
Hey, it's time to wrap it up.
You just logged out, bro. You just said wrap it up. It's like she's done, right?
No, we have to. I got something to go do.
You got to say bye to the people. You got to say bye.
I love you guys.
You can't just get up.
Hey, the honey badger got to
If
go.
this was a TV show, if this was the news, you can't just get up in the middle of the news.
Hey, they got to change the way we do things.
This is live.
Hey, I know
Anyway,
that.
okay, so for wrapping it up, here's the thing, right? There's no better time than right now. If you took one of my courses, you need to be taking another one.
Yes.
You need to learn how to speak. Because do you honestly believe that we're going to be quarantined forever?
No.
When they lift this thing in 30 days
You
or
need to be ready
a month,
to jump
you better
off,
be
boy.
ready.
Yeah, boy.
You better be ready
up.
with a skill
Yes.
of how to learn how to. So we do home business training to make money from home.
Yes.
We do how to become a paid speaker. That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Even if you have a fear of speaking
Yes,
like
yes,
I did.
Yes.
We have how to become a certified life coach. That's another course. Okay. And we have how to become author, a paid author. Oh my gosh, and write a book. Those are 4 courses, things you need. But even if you just need a business coach to help me to grow your business, you need to do it right now. Give me 30 seconds, HB. 30 seconds. You need to do it now. Message me, man.
Yes.
You got nothing but time. No more excuses.
Yes.
Right? Okay, bye.
And we'll work with you guys, so don't give me the excuse about I can't afford it. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it from her.
And usually I'm not the one. He'll tell you.
Not the one.
I don't like doing anything payment plan because people, they kind of, you know what I mean? But anyway, but today, I really honestly want you people to understand something. I love you guys. I love everybody.
Are you saying that today?
He loves everybody. I love
today you
feeling today. I'm gonna
like you want to let people do payment plan?
A little bit, but only for the first 3 people.
Okay.
Because I don't. It's too much.
First 3 people. If you want one of those courses,
yeah. And
you better jump on it
honestly,
right
I'm
now.
gonna tell you. I know people think it's crazy, but literally, if we have less than 7 streams of income type coming through, we got some issues.
You better have 7 streams of income.
Yeah.
How many streams of income do you have? I can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell by your bank account, right? Because if your job dried up and that was your only stream,
that's bad.
it's messed up.
Yeah, been through that before.
You need 7 streams of income minimum.
Yeah.
Okay?
We've been through that before. That whole job
7
drying up thing. Let me tell you something. The mortgage crisis hit us so hard. Many of you don't know. I was a top producer in the mortgage industry.
Yep.
Always have been. And I mean, I was killing it. I mean, literally.
We learned our lesson, bro.
And let me tell you something. And all of a sudden, I mean, it cut off like somebody literally cut the electricity off in your house. Boom. There's nothing else.
I've been there.
There's nothing. And let me tell you something. That was the worst thing ever. You better have at least 7 streams. I don't care if some of them trickling in.
Yep.
$300 and some of them are $300,000.
Yep.
You better have several of them.
Yep.
Because, man, when they cut that water off, oh my God, you'll die.
That's right.
In the desert.
My friend, let this corona thing be a lesson to you.
Yes.
Seriously, I'm serious, guys. You got to let this right here, this situation should wake you up.
Yes.
You should be awake, totally awake, saying, I will never let this happen to my family ever again. Worried about toilet paper?
Oh my God.
Worried about groceries? And if they really seriously lock you down, I'm talking about for 30 days where you can't go anywhere, which I was hearing. Man, let me tell you something. It could be worse than this. They could be shutting, the economy shuts down and the banks and all of that kind of stuff. You need to be at least prepared.
All right.
You need to prepare. No excuses.
First 3.
First 3.
I love you.
They want payment plans for my coaching programs. You better jump on it right now, okay? Even if you got one of my courses, get 2, get 3, get 4. You need to have multiple streams of income. Guys, I love you. I got to go. Hey, Honey Beth. Yeah. Who's going to turn this camera off?
Okay.
I thought you were turning the camera off.
Sorry, you know.
I love you guys. I got to go.
I'm
Go
a
get 'em.
multitasker.
God is good. We love you. Say
Dip them in is on.
Dip them Diptaman.
Yeah, from India.
Diptaman from India.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Oh my gosh, we're going to be feeding some more kids soon. Love you guys. Bye.